Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here. In this first quarter.
To your right. Hey, watch it, watch it. Alert flare.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
On.
Right back to him on first down. Uses the spin, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Now a first down throw. Lock. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Mack. And a solid run down inside the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Let it roll. Switch. Go ahead.
Now a toss play. This is Mack. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Yes, sir. You don't want that. Alert. 12. Check out. Go ahead.
Off of play action. Luck sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his man Hilton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Luck able to find Hilton there for a Colt first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
622. Monday. Rolling. We're rolling.
Here's Mack. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
It'll be a gain of 6, and they're going to face a 3rd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Here's Locke. Flush to his right. And he's got his man. It's It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton from 13 yards out. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On first down, Turner, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Pierre Desir in on the stop.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
On second down now, Turner, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
52 to Mike, boy, 52. Let's go, let's go. Watch it now, Barney, Barney. All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56. Gun, 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 gun. Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
Jackson from the shotgun. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Andrews. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. T.Y. Hilton deep for the Colts. And this will be taken at the 13. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Well, Charles, we've talked a lot about Andrew Luck and his turnaround this year, but just looking at the Colts collectively going from 1-5 to the playoffs, even though they lost to KC, what a remarkable season. Yeah, as soon as the pain goes away, people will remember what they accomplished. Frank Reich takes the job as the head coach after they'd selected Josh McDaniels, and he went back to New England, so he wasn't even their first choice. Had to get Andrew Luck's shoulder back in shape. Had to rebuild a defense. And what they got done from a 1-5 start to getting to the playoffs, absolutely remarkable. And the offensive line turnaround from 32nd, dead last in the league in sacks allowed a year ago, to 1st in the league, only allowing 18. That's unbelievable. Yeah, good luck trying to pass rush against all-pro rookie Quentin Nelson. He'll maul you. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play. Luck going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Here's Hines. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Go. Everyone's got 4 down. Hey, easy. 53, check 53. 622.
Play action. It's Locke. Rolling to his right. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there of 20 yards. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
675.
Now it's Hines. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Monday. Hey, easy.
To throw on 2nd down is Locke. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
3rd and 2, Locke. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. He's going to get it running right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Naeem Hines, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. And this one through the uprights and good. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. CD, before this next drive gets going, the Pro Bowl took place January 27th in Orlando. 3rd year in a row that the AFC has won, and really the 3rd year in a row where the weather in Orlando has not been too kind. It was ice cold 2017, and then downpours the last couple years.
Yeah, in addition to it being cool as well again this year, so rain and cold, that hurts the crowd a little bit, but still, this game has evolved into what I would call a crazier type NFL game. Quick whistles to make sure guys don't get hurt when there's tackling going on. How about receivers playing defensive back? Defensive backs like Jalen Ramsey catching touchdown passes. And to cap it all off, when they awarded the MVP trophy to, I believe, Patrick Mahomes, it broke.
Yeah, indeed, it was Mahomes, the MVP of the offense. Jamal Adams, MVP of the defense in the 26-7 AFC victory. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They snap it at one. Now it's Jackson. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Montgomery. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Detroit! 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 Gun! 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 All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. While we have a second, Charles, the Patriots, of course, back in the Super Bowl, getting the 37-31 victory over KC in the AFC title game. Great game, but, you know, the Patriots...
nobody believes in them.
Yeah, right. They're playing that
right?
underdog card, but I thought it was funny because after the game, they asked Tom Brady, were you guys just trying to use that for your own motivation? He said no comment because they were. They know they're not the underdog.
They know it, but when you've been that great for this long,
you need something.
You've got to find something different. And Tom Brady, I've got to give him credit. Somehow he made his team buy that and believe in it when no one else in the country did. And I think it really started with their first playoff game this year when the Chargers came to town. I know I picked the Chargers against them. A lot of people picked the Chargers. They took that as, well, no one believes in us. And everyone thinks we're not as good. They were just wrong about that part, as we were wrong about the Chargers beating them.
And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. So with that, we come upon the 2-minute warning here on the NFL on EA Sports. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll run with a former Ole Miss Rebel, Jordan Wilkins. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. They'll run it with Mack. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great effort there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colts add on to their lead. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone? We saw evidence of that on that play.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Well, as they get ready for this next drive, we shift our attention to a little Super Bowl conversation. The third time that the Super Bowl, Charles, is going to be played in Atlanta, and the Patriots had 35,000 folks come out in Foxborough before departing for a little rally.
How about that? You would think that would be a fan base who might be a little bit blasé about the whole thing because they seem to go just about every year. But they continue to use their rallying cry. They hate us because they ain't us. And as for the game itself, February the 3rd, I can't wait. I'll be there to call the game internationally one more time. Just remember, this game is 17 years to the day since Super Bowl 36. Got this whole Patriots thing kick-started. Literally, Adam Vinatieri with a game-winning field goal. Patriots beat the Rams 20-17. Same franchise, different city. They were in St. Louis then.
Jackson. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney! Detroit! Detroit! Watch him now, Barney! Barney! Detroit! Detroit!
Jackson now down around his goal line. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got a man complete. A big play there just before halftime. 52 yards. Now they got to get to the line quickly. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's no quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
On second down, here's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Lucky 56. Get wide. Check 52. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson looking deep downfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll run on first down. Turner. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision. To go for it doesn't pan out, and the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
675. Watch the edge. 53 at the mic. 53.
Throwing on 3rd down. Luck flushed out right. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is, will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
No. Check. Patriot. Come to my work. Gun. Detroit. Watch him now, Barney. I can't believe they even let you play.
On 2nd down, Jackson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Leopard! Gun!
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Check that. Gun! All right, now, lucky 56. 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
They accepted the risk, and it was rewarded. What a catch on fourth down to create a first down situation. But one more time, what a catch.
And what a catch. It was close, perilously close to a turnover on downs, but picked up the first.
How about him getting his feet down, though? That's footwork.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. 3:19. 3:19.
On first down, Turner, and they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Over.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Ty Montgomery that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Detroit!
To throw on 3rd down. Jackson throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
Watch him now, Barney. Gone. Watch him now, Barney.
Play action. Now Jackson. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hey, turn it up. Check. Detroit. Check three. Hey, switch gears. Watch him now, Barney. 52.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Finds his target, Montgomery. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Lucky 56. Detroit. Watch him now, Barney. Watch him now, Barney.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Watch him now, Barney. Let's go, defense. Here we go. Quick. Watch him now, Barney.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Green 39.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on this. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Gun!
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He sets to fire deep. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the interception, it's Locke. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the 4th quarter, they're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want and want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the most part, it's a little bit of a surprise. And right now, they've got to keep that going, want to continue to grind out the clock because it's definitely in their favor at this stage of the game. Can they close the game out and continue to do exactly what we just saw there, and that's run the football?
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. Now a carry from Mack. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Now it's Locke off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 23 yards on the play. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. Now Mack. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And the Colts just continue to pour it on.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, He's to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is
But
one of our guys.
she's singing too.
Oh, she's at least.
She's on like the 5th tune at this point.
She left Scales way behind, but he's just saying something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Coming this way. Here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit!
Now Jackson on first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this.
Check, 52's the mic. Detroit! I got him. All right, now, lucky 56.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson throwing the out route incomplete. That's Andrews. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Gun! Over!
Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again, eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
No. Check. Patriot.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic.
Gun! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch him now, Barney.
Jackson will throw again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go down at the 28. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Gun! All 56. Gone, 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 gone. Gone, 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 gone. Gone, 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 gone.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12.
No. Check. Patriot. Over. All right, here we go. 3-19.
Jackson from the shotgun. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews from 21 yards away. And the Ravens are in for 6. And he's got it up and through. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Run, 622. 11Z. It's gonna be a...
Go ahead.
It's gonna be a long day.
Gun.
Watch the motion.
Throwing now, Luck. Looking deep for Hilton. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other.
Let's go.
But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Gun.
I got you. Kill.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Now he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
3 down.
Watch him now, Barney.
Under 10.
Now let's go. Blue 90.
You don't want none of that. Get it. Pick up the ball.
Gun. Detroit. Gun. Watch him now, Barney.
One last shot for Jackson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, Everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.